We're riding bikes with our friends in a place we've never been. And it is one hell of a place. This is Jess and Connor. They're our old pals, and they make a living as pro wildlife photographers. They got some pretty neat skills behind the lens and the bars. We first met on dirt jump bikes as goofy teenagers. We love nothing more than to jump bikes, take crappy photos, and crappy videos. The photos and videos have come a long way, but we haven't figured out the goofy thing yet. We're following these guys on a hunt for their next photo. And we're a little nervous because we don't know the area. But everything will be fine because Jess and Connor know this place like the back of their hand.
Okay, so let's see. We're here right now in the Rocky Mountains, the Rocky Mountains, the Chilcotin Mountains. The map is right there. Oh, I'm sorry.
The Ricky Mumfreys.
Whose penmanship is this? This is brutal.
Okay, maybe not. But they do know how to take a damn good photo.
Like, we're really into birds. We spend tons of time just going out looking for ducks, right? And most people our age are not even thinking about ducks more than one time a year. Well, it's pretty true. We spend a lot of time looking for ducks.
What? I didn't come out here to see some ducks, dude. I came out here to see some bears, bro.
The spot that we're in right now does offer a lot of amazing landscapes, lots of good mammal photography like grizzly bears, black bears.
Hold up, grizzlies?
The chances of grizzlies seem pretty high. Like in the lodge that we're staying at right now, they have signs everywhere about bear safety and saying that if you go for a walk, they'll give you a complimentary can of bear spray. And they say, oh yeah, if you're here for a few days, you guys will get pretty lucky with them.
I guess you never know what you'll come across in the backcountry. And you don't know until you go, so here we go.
I didn't really know much about them. I thought that you could just sit on them, push a button, and that they would go. But it turns out you have to pedal them.
It's been pretty dang impressive to hop on these things, and just the ability to go up some of these hills that we're going up and travel into these areas and be assisted by these bikes is proving to be completely invaluable.
It honestly makes the ride a lot more enjoyable because you can really focus on nature and your surroundings and not really your cardio.
For sure, it's a lot easier, but we still feel the burn.
The big determining factor of accessing some of these areas has been how do we get in there and how do we lug all of our gear in there.
So often what we're doing is we're trying to listen for different bird calls or looking for different habitats of birds, calling for birds. You can't do that in a car because the cars are so loud. You can't do it on a dirt bike, of course, because dirt bikes are really noisy as well, but the e-bikes are really the perfect scouting tool for wildlife photography.
Well, here we are on the trail. We had to come to an abrupt halt because check it out, the tight shot. I want to see textures.
So, what animals did we find? Well, a grouse, and then we saw a deer, kinda, and this extremely rare venomous flying spider. Pretty cool, huh?
That's part of the fun, is really training yourself to become pretty aware of your surroundings. And that's a never-ending process of learning. You're finding something new and finding a way to get better at finding things that, generally speaking, don't really want to be found.
Let me zoom. Are those bears? See on the chute on the green patch?
Oh yeah, that's a grizzly two pouch.
It is, right?
Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're grizzly.
I can see them through this.
You can zoom on up.
Yeah. I got the shot, dude. We got it.
Well, we didn't make Nat Geo, but we still had fun.
Super wet morning. We were, I think, pretty ready to be under cover and kind of dry off a little bit. So thankfully there's this really cool cabin up in this little basin, and we're able to park our bikes and check it out inside. And upon arrival, you don't know exactly what to expect, but found out that there's just an incredible amount of history associated with this place. And usually when you go to a little hut somewhere in a national park or something like that, it sort of stands out as a sore thumb. Somebody's like grad 2007 carving in the middle of this beautiful log cabin. But in here, the place was just fully covered, and it was actually really neat to see all these different people that had made their way up there via different modes of transportation, be it a pack trip on horses or ski touring in there in the winter or snowmobiling and in our case mountain biking, and actually found some names that were familiar to us from back down on the coast, which is pretty cool.
What are you guys doing?
We're just feeding off each other.
Undoubtedly, a lot of folks may not have been up here or know anything about where it is, which is incredible because it's such a spectacular area of mountain ranges. From the little that we've seen, even just from on the ground, it's just an absolutely beautiful area. And as soon as you get above tree line, it's just this perfect dirt, and it's just like the most magnetic sort of forest. It's pretty cool to be here.
We road only e-mountain bike legal trails, and you should too. Do some research before you leave, and respect park boundaries. Call a park official if you're not sure. These things are nice, so let's keep them.
Shredded sister.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's sick.
Epic! It's incredible to be in a city that, on one side has the North Shore Mountains, on the other the Salish Sea, and you're sort of cradled by these two natural wonders that a pretty shocking percentage of people never have the chance or perhaps the interest to explore. So I think where photographers can come in is to bridge that gap between people that might not have that little spark to get out there or to see those things like we have, and bring them those visuals and make them aware of what's out there.
Sometimes you don't have to go far. Sometimes it feels like your own backyard.
It's incredible how the world opens up when you learn a little bit about the natural world around you and just become curious about things. Go out there for a walk in a local park or go to a national park, look around and get curious about what's out there and make your outdoor experiences that much more rich.
Open up your world. Go outside and have some fun.
All right, family trip 1998 to Banff. We're just here. Connor, there's the guy. What do you think, buddy?
I saw a caribou, but someone said it was actually an elk.